Usually, a good character design can make viewers more immersed while watching an anime. To contrast, a stupid character design can only make me want to go into the screen, replace the enemy, and kill the goddamn character. For a positive example, we have the main character in Kokkoku. Although she's female, her braveness and emotions are much higher than those regular male characters. For a regular anime process, first, the bad guy does something bad, the main character tries to stop them, then the bad guy suddenly gets flashbacks and explains to everyone why he's doing this. After that, the main character forgives the bad guy, even though he already hurt a bunch of innocent people. Eventually, the bad guy joins the main character's team and switches sides. But in Kokkoku, their process is, the enemy does something bad, the main character beats them up. Then the enemy has flashbacks and tells everyone why he's doing this, the main character continues beating up the enemy. The enemy then begs the main character to forgive them, but the main character just keeps beating them up like they're their son. Although the anime style is pretty poor, the main character makes me feel very passionate to watch the entire anime. Other examples include loghorizon and bachano, who don't put the main focus on the main character, but each character with their own duties and purpose. Throughout 50 and 16 episodes respectively, these anime can create different characters with a variety of personalities. If an anime doesn't design a good character, it will kinda be like this. And it's definitely gonna be like Boruto. The anime made over 100 episodes already, and everyone still hates the kid. The reason Boruto isn't received well is because at the beginning, Boruto says he'll walk a different path than Naruto did, and create his own story. This goal he has is actually kind of encouraging. The family finally has someone that won't try to be a Hokage. But if this 9-year-old can actually achieve this, there won't be so much people to critique Boruto anymore. So, what the hell do we see in Boruto? Well, first off, he doesn't want to acknowledge that he's privileged, although the things he does are not such a big difference for Naruto. Every day he's bored with nothing to do, only bringing disaster to people. You obviously came from Detective Conan's studio. Literally, just before the Chunin exams, Boruto found Sasuke to try to train himself. But he doesn't work hard for 3 days and doesn't get praised by Sasuke, only being able to produce a small Rasengan. Boruto gives up and finds a way to cheat. In conclusion, we don't see any hard work Boruto did to achieve his goal. You think with this you can tell your father that you don't want to be like him, as arrogant as you are? Especially in a TV series original episode, Boruto's win in the Chunin exams against Chikadai is only due to him cheating, and also because of the main character buff. Sometimes I really want to cheer for the enemies to kill that bitch Boruto and have his little sister take over as main character. That'll be much better than what we have now. But compared to her, Boruto can only be in second place. How do I describe her without any offensive words? Oh, right. You son of a bitch. Every single time, you only know how to say, Ichigo, Ichigo, save me, Ichigo. And every time you're in danger, you always have someone to save you. But the person that saves you, when they get injured, you refuse to heal them. But when the enemy gets injured, you're the first person to heal them and become their hostage. Deep breath, deep breath. That's right, I'm talking about Bleach. Although they have the worst female character design, they have some of the best enemy character designs. When Bleach started broadcasting, most enemy characters in anime series were just like the late boss in a game. The only reason they existed was to give the main character a final purpose, to beat him. But Aizen is totally different from them. He's smart enough to play everyone into his hands, extremely powerful. When he fights, he always kills them in seconds. Especially a sexy voice, oh lord. Even though I'm a male, I still think this is such a handsome voice. When he just uses a single finger to stop Ichigo's blade and beat him, then takes off his glasses and combs his hair with his fingers, well, this is probably the reason why most people begin to watch Bleach. Sometimes he'll say some quotes in a posh attitude to make his characteristic behavior more attractive. But don't just copy his quote to speak with others. These quotes usually sound better when they're spoken by a very powerful person. If a regular person were to use these quotes, imagine one day you forgot to do your homework and lied to your teacher that you did it. The teacher discovers you lied and questions you. Hey, why didn't you do your homework, huh? Why'd you lie to me?
騙したつもりはないさ。ただ、君たちが誰一人理解していなかっただけだ。僕の本当の姿をね。
This is a school. The law for students is to do the homework.
断りとは、断りにすがらねば生きていけぬ者のためにあるのだ。
You bastard! How dare you talk like this to me? Be careful before I decrease your GPA.
あまり強い言葉を使うなよ。弱く見えるぞ。
God, sometimes I really admire you for being so shameless.
憧れは理解から最も遠い感情だよ。
If Aizen is the most posh-like enemy, that president in Fullmetalalchemist and Ascalon in Vinlandsaga is an enemy that I respect the most. Their life is just like a tool, a weapon that they use to kill billions of innocent people, using their bodies as a step to let them reach a higher stage, and using their blood to cover their face and hide their true intentions. It doesn't matter how posh they look like, how much necklaces they have, or how much gold they wear. In the deepest pits of their hearts, they are still a footless bird. Throughout their entire life, they don't have a purpose until they are tired, falls to the ground, and rest there until the end of their lives. They never try to say that they are strong or try to explain their behavior. For the main character, they are the most heinous villain, a large wall that they must scale. But for the audience, they are a hero, fighting to achieve their purpose. Heaven is on the right hand, but they go towards the left. Alright, that's enough for the character design. Let's talk about the battle system. The battle system is very important for Shonen Jump anime. If the battling system were to be unstable, it can cause the entire anime to lose their logic. Not to mention in the anime Bleach, the main character buff is way too strong. After just beating a very strong enemy, the author deliberately resets the character's power. It's just like Pikachu, whenever he enters a new region, his level gets reset. And this situation especially happens in Boruto. To develop the main character, they begin to make every character from Naruto weaker. Despite the ending of Naruto, Obito, and Madara, very powerful bosses that can even defeat the 5 Kages. But when I watch this, I don't feel like the 5 Kage are strong at all. I just feel like Madara is just so strong. In contrast, the battle system that Naruto created gets totally destroyed in Boruto. The strongest enemy that Boruto had to fight was Urashiki. He has the Tomo Rinnegan, which allows him to easily steal chakra from others and transport through space. Therefore, he can easily defeat Gaara and step on Sasuke. Sounds like he's pretty powerful, right? But in the anime, the impression he gave to me was less than Orochimaru during the Chunin exams. He can't even reach the shock value Kimimaro gave me. The way he fights is just chasing Boruto, letting him escape, and continue chasing him, and when he finally gets to Boruto, he trips him and has small talk with him. He then gets hugged by Sasuke and falls down mountain. Eventually, Naruto shows up, he gets scared of the Jinchuriki of Naruto, and runs away again. Wait, what is this deja vu? In fact, it's very hard for me to find a long anime in which their battle system doesn't collapse. Usually, they all want to add a new setting to extend the anime, except for the type of anime like worldtrigger. Through different career paths, people being able to suppress one another and making different strategies to fight in the right terrain, and having different formations for group fights. This type of team fighting can prevent some roles from being extremely overpowered, as well as successfully building a very stable battle system. Likewise, we have in hunterxhunter, although the hunterxhunter battle system seems to collapse a little in the Chimera Ant arc. I believe the people that like to read manga knows what I'm talking about. The battle system in the hunterxhunter manga is explained in full detail. They often have a full page just to explain how an ability works. Through a lot of talking and adding in a lot of settings, they prevent the battle system from collapsing. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you don't like the video, let me know what I can improve on in the comment section down below. So, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.